Welcome aboard. There are a lot of ways to get to shore, and I think I just found my favorite. Today we're checking out a tender that is unlike most inflatables on the water. This is the Laguna 330 by Further Customs, an 11-foot catamaran-style tender with a landing craft-inspired bow. Whether you're cruising, beach hopping, fishing, or just trying to find a smarter way to get to shore, this could be the boat for you. Let's break it down. Further Customs is a boating lifestyle brand that specializes in inflatable gear. From chairs to docks to paddleboards, they have it all covered. And the new Laguna lineup of boats is their entrance and answer to the rising popularity of catamaran tenders. The Laguna is an inflatable style catamaran made with drop stitch flooring and twin air pontoons. It is built from a premium Halex PVC that is thermo welded at the hull seams to ensure a long-lasting airtight seal. This means that instead of gluing the pieces together like some budget tenders, Further heats and then force presses the seams together until they create one uniform solid piece. And if that wasn't enough, the Laguna has a reinforced impact bottom that consists of 2 military-grade PVC layers and a protective rub strake so that you can handle any shoreline. At the stern, it has a solid and sealed transom with 2 drains and an outboard bracket that can hold up to 15 horsepower. I'm testing it today with an all-electric portable outboard from ePropulsion called the Elite. It's a lowercase e and a capital L. A video on the Elite will be coming out later, but for now I'm happy to report that it exceeds expectations with the ultra-low drag and straight tracking pontoons of the Laguna. Low drag and straight tracking aren't always used in the same sentence when it comes to tenders. Many flat bottom and folding tenders struggle to manage a straight line. The Laguna has no issues tracking straight due to its catamaran twin hulls. These hulls create a natural channel for the keels to run along and reduce lateral drifting. If that wasn't enough, Further also added 2 small fins angled on the outboard side of each pontoon, large enough to improve handling, but small enough to avoid damage when pulled onto shore. Speaking of the pontoons, they are 19 inches in diameter, which is generously sized for an 11-foot boat. These large pontoons increases the vessel's freeboard and allow the passengers to stay high and dry. But the large pontoons aren't the Laguna's only advantage over other boats. At 5 foot 8 inches, its beam is about 14% larger than a typical tender in its class. In fact, that is the same as a 12-foot Novarania with a center console. This wide beam allows the Laguna 29.5 inches of interior space across both model sizes. And when combined with the larger pontoons, the combo allows the Laguna 330 to carry 1,100 pounds while only weighing 92 pounds. That is the weight of an average 11-year-old carrying 5 of me. And while it can technically hold 5 of me, it's officially rated for 4 adults and 1 child, who will all have no trouble standing on the final component of the boat's design, the inflatable floor. This air-filled floor sits above the PVC bottom and gives the vessel its custom shape. The high-pressure drop-stitch floor is one of the unsung heroes of the Laguna. It is rigid enough to stand and move around comfortably, elevated to keep your feet dry, and light enough to roll up when you're done. No aluminum slats, no flex, no fuss. Oh, and it happens to be the entire reason why I'm making this video in the first place. Up front, the inflatable floor actually curves with the contour of the pontoons, forming a smooth, angled transition that completes the landing craft style bow. The unique bow keeps water out of the boat and acts as a multi-purpose platform for swimming, beaching, docking, and diving. To top it all off, these activities are all facilitated by a bimini, oars, cup holders, rings, handles, and 4 accessory mounts that can attach anything with a 1/4-inch thread. This thing isn't just a tender, it's a complete utility-driven sport boat for your life on the water. Let me show you how through the 3 pillars of life. Whether it's hauling gear, fuel, or groceries, the Laguna turns everyday boat tasks into quick, stable trips, no drama, just done. With a bimini for shade, cup holders for drinks, and space to stretch out, this tender is just as good for a sunset cruise as it is for sitting on a beach. Dive off the front, unload the bikes, or go for a row using the included paddles. This boat doesn't just get you to the fun, it's part of it. Now, I have spent a couple weekends with this boat, and I have to say it really does live up to my hype. I believe that if you're in the market for a non-rigid inflatable boat that can be stored and packed away, catamaran is your way to go. I'm fully on the cat train due to its accessibility at docks, its ability to be beached with minimal discomfort and effort, and its stable platform to do pretty much anything you want. And if you're in the market for a new contender, well, then you'd be doing yourself a disservice by not checking out Further Customs Laguna line. They have 2 models, the 290 and the 330. The difference on the smaller 290 is it's 1.5 feet shorter, it carries 1 less passenger, and it has 5 less horsepower on the outboard bracket. Everything else is pretty much the same. And what makes Further stand out over other cat brands is their design and quality. Their attention to detail is apparent. For example, of the components that are glued to the vessel, not a single one of them show any signs of over-glue residue. No gross color yellow overrunning and ruining your new toy. I will say that this level of craftsmanship does come at a slight premium over the competition. Although having researched other catamaran tenders and testing this one, I can confidently say that you get what you pay for. Prices vary, but the Laguna 330 is a top-of-the-line catamaran that you can pick up for only a few $100s more than other popular brands, making it, in reality, a much better value. And when comparing it to a traditional rigid hull of similar size, it is an extremely well-priced option. Some examples of where this boat excels over the competition are its volume per square foot, its thermo-welded seams, its quality PVC, and its warranties. Oh, and a bundle of accessories including a bimini, oars, rod holders, etc. As you could probably tell, I'm impressed. Further Customs Laguna 330 isn't just a tender, it's a utility craft that's custom built for cruising life. It has the best of both worlds with the heavy-duty construction expected from powerboaters with the lightweight packability for sailors. So if you're tired of inflatables that don't actually make it to shore, this thing's worth a look. It's smartly built, it's fun to drive, and it just works in the ways that you want it to. If you want to see how this thing holds up long term, hit the subscribe button. I'll be posting updates and mods as I keep using it. And if you got questions about the boat or you want to see something specific, be sure to leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, smooth sailing. Let me show you how through the 3 pillars of life. Are you looking at my feet? Are you getting free feet shows over there? Why does the camera look like it's not at me at all?